Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the Eesti Scott YouTube channel. So this is going to be a very different video. I've never really done a video like this, but I thought since the day is coming, it's fast approaching, I thought I'd make this video as a little bit of a guide, a little bit of a help. I'm going to give you a little bit of a guide on how to get Eurovision tickets. Now that is strictly what this is. It's a guide. I'm not going to guarantee you a Eurovision ticket by the end of this video, but what I'm going to try and do is give you some helpful tips and tricks on how to get tickets. Well, actually, let me take that back. It's not tips and tricks. I'm just going to try and help you the best I possibly can to get a Eurovision ticket, because it's safe to say they're very sought after, they are very difficult to get. Hopefully this video may help you on that journey to get one. And when I say the day is fast approaching, it is fast approaching. The tickets come out on January the 29th at 9 AM UK time. So that's 10 o'clock Central European time. It's fast approaching. It's coming really quick. So if you intend on getting Eurovision tickets, get ready. It's going to be one hell of a day. The first thing I want to say is, don't get your hopes up. I think that's the main thing I want to put across. Don't get your hopes up. I did on my first year of going to Eurovision. It's safe to say my hopes were very much squashed on the first day of the ticket sales. It just didn't go well. Setting your sights on a grand final live show ticket may leave you disappointed. It's likely to leave you disappointed. Truly, you just never know. You might end up grabbing one of the live show tickets for the grand final. You never know, but don't set your sights on it. That's all I would say. So this year's a little bit different with the way they're selling the tickets. So the past few years they've been using Ticketmaster, which I know a lot of people don't really like Ticketmaster. Personally, I actually quite like Ticketmaster. I'll explain my reasons so forth later. But this year they're not using Ticketmaster, and the EBU and the Swiss broadcaster have chosen to go with a Swiss ticket selling brand, which is called Ticket Corner. So they're trying something new, something different. That could be a good thing. I know a lot of people don't like Ticketmaster, and obviously people have their reasons. Ticket Corner, I've heard good things, so I'm hoping that it's going to be reliable. I'm hoping that it's going to be good. And what's also different about this year's ticket selling process is that you had to pre-register for the tickets. So they had like a kind of press day for Eurovision, I think 2 months ago, and that's when they revealed all the details about the tickets, and that's when they revealed that you would have to pre-register for the Eurovision tickets this year. So you'd have to put in your name, your email, a few other details, just to make sure that you were legitimately wanting to buy the tickets, that you're not a bot or a reseller, which is perfect. They've done this before. Ticketmaster is known for doing this now because it kind of floods out all of the bots. It makes sure that all the fans that are wanting to get tickets have at least a chance to get tickets, and it's not all the bots, all the resellers grabbing these tickets and kind of just ruining it for other people, which is so good. I'm so glad that they've done this. Obviously I don't know how it's going to work out. Apparently 500,000 people have pre-registered to get Eurovision tickets. So that doesn't mean 500,000 people are going to buy Eurovision tickets. That just means they've pre-registered to attempt to get Eurovision tickets. Still a lot of people. Not as many as I actually thought, because obviously not all of the 500,000 that have pre-registered for tickets are going to be able to go to Basel. Tickets might be too expensive. They are quite expensive this year, so I think a lot of people won't end up buying tickets. But what we do know is 500,000 have registered to attempt to get Eurovision tickets this year. Obviously that does mean if you haven't pre-registered for tickets now, then you won't be able to get Eurovision tickets this year, which is obviously sad. But there was a lot of notice on like all the social medias. On YouTube, when they actually announced it, they did announce when it would close as well. I think it closed on January the 10th. So they gave us quite a big time frame to pre-register for the tickets. But unfortunately, if you haven't actually pre-registered, then there's no way you can possibly get Eurovision tickets this year. Now, I've said it once in this video, and I'll say it probably a few times again and again and again, but this is the main bit of advice I would probably give you if you're intending to get Eurovision tickets, or even to just try. Please just don't strive to get the grand final live show. At the end of the day, 500,000 have pre-registered to get tickets. Only about 8,000 of them will get that grand final live show ticket, and actually I'd say maybe half that, because a lot of the tickets for the grand final live show are probably going to go to TikTok and like celebrities and stuff like that, and to brand ambassadors and stuff like that. So I'd say maybe 4,000 or 5,000 of them will get a grand final ticket for the live show. So if you're willing to risk that, go for it. But for me personally, I found in my past experience that going for a grand final live show ticket, that's the only one you're going for, you're going to be disappointed. It does leave you disappointed. It's not fun. When you are going for the tickets and you strive for the grand final live show and you don't get it, it is not a great feeling. It's not nice. But I swear to you, getting tickets for the live semi-finals is a hell of a lot easier. It's so much easier. Still very hard to get. They are still going to be hard to achieve. Much easier than the grand final, but that just shows you how hard it is to get tickets for the grand final. If you're wanting to see a Eurovision live show and you're wanting to kind of at least really kind of try and guarantee yourself you're going to get a ticket, go into the process getting ready to go onto the website, getting ready to buy the tickets. I would much rather have the mindset of going in with the intention of getting semi-final tickets rather than the grand final. The semi-final is much better as well. The grand final's stressful. The grand final's stressful. I would much rather just sit there and enjoy the semi-finals. It is still the most amazing experience. I've been in the arena for both. I have done a grand final live show, which is, I mean, I've done it once. I don't need to do it again. I'm never going to do it again, and I will hold my hands up and say that I don't think I will ever get to do it again. And it was an amazing experience. But I've also been to the semi-finals live, and it's still the most amazing experience, and I would love to do it again. What I'm trying to say, what it all boils down to, is the semi-finals are just as good as the grand final, and they're much easier and also cheaper to get tickets for. So I don't see why you wouldn't want to try and just get the semi-finals. And then not only that, there's not 3 shows that you can buy tickets for, there's 9. There is in total 9 shows you can buy tickets for. So obviously you have all 3 of the live shows for the first semi-final, second semi-final and the grand final. Then you have the afternoon shows. That's the day of the live show, but just in the afternoon. It's a carbon copy of the show. It's just the voting bit is not real. And then they also have the evening show. Previously it was the jury show. That's the night before the live show. And you can buy tickets for all 9 of these shows. And I must say as well, the evening shows and the afternoon shows are just as good as the live shows. You get the exact same experience. You get to see your favourite artists perform the songs. All the interval acts are there. The hosts are there. Everything is the exact same because it has to be. And also, they are so much cheaper. I think I read somewhere that a restricted view ticket, I know it's restricted view, it's rubbish, but still, you get to be in the arena. The cheapest ticket for Eurovision this year is going to be 10 Swiss franc, which is around like £8-9, which is insane. Just to pay £8 to be sitting in the Eurovision arena is insane. I mean, yes, take my £8, take it. Just being in the Eurovision arena is a special thing in itself. It's an amazing experience. So my advice to you is if you have pre-registered to get tickets and you get any ticket, be so thankful because it's an amazing experience and you'll enjoy it. Another piece of advice is just to be ready. Get the account ready, get your phone ready, get the device that you are going to purchase the tickets on ready and waiting for 9 AM if you're in the UK, 10 AM if you're in Europe. Just get it ready and waiting and be in the queue. I think there will be a queue involved. Just get ready to be in it. I'm going to say it's very cliche, fail to prepare, then prepare to fail. And in this, I think this is another really key piece of advice that I'm going to give you here. This is so important and I think everyone should take it on board because so many people think that this is the way of getting tickets to any show, not just Eurovision, but any show. Please do not try and get tickets on more than one device. Use one device. Don't have your phone, your laptop, your iPad, every single device that you own. Do not, I repeat, don't have the account displayed on each of these devices trying to buy tickets. It doesn't work. It doesn't help your chances. And I think this year you probably won't be able to do that anyway because each account will only get one code. So you'll get a code sent to you by email a few days before January the 29th and this code will allow you to buy the tickets. So before you buy the ticket you have to put in this code and that'll allow you to go through to the ticket purchasing bit. So I'm sure that if you put this code into more than one device on the same account on more than one device, it will probably block you out. It will probably say no. We can see what you're trying to do, it's not going to work. What's good about this pre-registration system is that it's even more likely that this ticket corner thing or even Ticketmaster, I know Ticketmaster does this now, it will be able to detect if you are using more than one device. I've been a stickler for this, I have done it before, I've done it on Ticketmaster and it kicked me out. It kicked me out because it saw me using more than one device. It's happened to near enough everyone I know as well. It doesn't work. It's never worked. And now Ticket Corner and Ticketmaster are noticing this and they are kicking people out more and more often now for every single event that's this big. It's going to happen. If you are trying to get tickets on more than one device on the same account with the same code, they're going to kick you out. I can guarantee that. So you're much more likely to grab a ticket if you're using one device, not multiple. That's my main bit of advice here. I think that's my main bit. So let's talk about these codes that will be sent out in your emails if you have successfully pre-registered for the tickets. So you'll all get this code in the email, I think a few days before the 29th. So these codes will be valid for a maximum of 4 tickets and for a maximum of 1 order. So this is also different from previous years. This is very, very different. And I don't think many people know this as well. I don't think many people have read this in the email. They are really limiting on how many tickets you can buy and how many orders you can place. So it doesn't mean that you can buy tickets for only one show. It means you can buy tickets for multiple shows, but only with one order. So you can, it's basically like adding things to your basket on Amazon. So if you see a semi-final one live show ticket, you can add that to your basket. Put it in your basket, it's secured in there. If you see a ticket for the afternoon show for the grand final, grab that, put it in your basket. If you see a ticket for the semi-final to the evening show, you grab that, put it in your basket. That's 3 tickets, okay? But say you want to buy 2 tickets for that grand final show. You buy 2 tickets, add that to your basket, but that's 4 tickets in your basket. That's the maximum that you can buy with the code that you're sent. So you can literally only buy 4 tickets with 1 code. So if there's 4 people, if you're buying tickets for 4 people with 1 order, that's it. That's all that code will get you. This is also an extremely good thing because it will stop people kind of hogging all the tickets. So unless you don't have like another person in your party, in your group, in your friend group that's also got a code that's intending on buying tickets as well, you will only be able to go to 4 shows basically. That's the maximum anyone will go to. So they are definitely limiting on how many tickets you can buy. As I say, I think it is a good thing. I mean, you shouldn't really be going to any more than 4 of the Eurovision shows, really. Mainly because 1, they're so expensive, it would probably bankrupt you. And 2, you want to give everyone a chance to get a ticket as well. So I think that is a good thing that they've implemented this year. But that's something I don't think everyone knows. So I would really take that into account when you're going in to buy the tickets. So you don't feel disappointed. Especially if you have like a big group and you're planning to buy tickets together, you can't buy, say, 6 tickets in one order. You have to have 2 people with 2 codes to buy 3 and 3 tickets basically, or 4 and 2, whatever way. And the last thing I want to leave this video on, because it's been quite a long one, but I think it's a very important video if you are wanting to get Eurovision tickets. I hope it's been helpful. Even if you are unfortunately unsuccessful with the ticket sale on January the 29th and future ticket sales, because I think this is only going to be wave 1, they will reveal more in the coming months as well. But if you are unsuccessful and you do feel disappointed that you haven't bought a ticket to Eurovision, but believe me, this year the EBU and the Swiss broadcaster are doing quite a lot for the fans for Eurovision this year. They are doing the Arena Plus, which is going to be held in the football stadium right next to the arena. On the night of the grand final, the 17th of May, they're holding a big kind of event in that arena. They're going to show the grand final on big screens. They're going to have performances. I think I read Baby Lasagna is going to be performing, which is going to be so good. They have done this before. I think they done it in 2016 when it was held in the Globen Arena. The arena right next door to the Globen actually held this big event as well. They showed the grand final, they had performances. It was basically like a little mini watch party and it was so much fun. That's what this looks like. It's the Arena Plus, it's going to be big. 36,000 tickets will be sold for this. And yet again, they are considerably cheaper, and I mean considerably cheaper, I mean very, very much cheaper than a Eurovision ticket would cost you. And the ticket sale for the Arena Plus will be held on Ticketmaster on the 30th of January. I don't know how quick they're going to sell out, but if you are disappointed that you hadn't got a grand final ticket at least, I'd maybe grab one of these, because I know this is going to be an amazing atmosphere for the grand final. They're going to announce the Swiss 12 points from this arena as well. It'll be an amazing atmosphere, 36,000 Eurovision fans screaming their hearts out to their favourite songs. It's going to be good. But yeah, that's all the advice I could give you. I know this has been a long video, well done for sitting through it all, but if you are intending to get Eurovision tickets, I hope that it has been helpful and that I've gave you some tips, and hopefully you are able to grab one. But yeah, if you want more videos like this, remember to give this video a big huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and we've got so much content coming out in the next coming months, obviously on the lead up to Eurovision, May 17th in Basel. And yeah, comment down below, are you going to be in Basel? Are you intending on getting a Eurovision ticket? Are you pre-registered? Is your device ready? Set up ticketcorner.ch. Are you ready? And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you then, and bye bye.